morning, Prince, and welcome on board this morning.
Good morning, our viewers all over the world. Thank you for having me here this morning.
Yeah. We are really great. We are happy to have you this morning.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so
it's a pleasure.
Definitely. So I want to ask you this morning, just before we start the conversation proper, and of course, take a look at a particular video. What is your idea of leadership? Because a lot of persons will always say that, okay, you really cannot, paint the rot in the civil service on the people who work across these ministries, but we need to trace it back to leadership. What is your idea of leadership when it comes to how effective the civil service can be?
Well, once again, I welcome you all. You see, when we are talking about the leadership, it's a, I used to tell people, there's a difference. The leadership as a whole is a topic on its own.
Yeah.
Now, to be a good leader, there are a lot of attributes that we are expecting from a good leader. For example, let me give you an example. By the special grace of God, I'm a member of 44 regular course, Nigeria Defense Academy, Kaduna.
Okay.
A military personnel. Now, you can recollect when the late Chief of Army Staff died, that I'm talking about Lagbaja.
Okay.
You see how the people, the ranks, I mean the soldiers, the other ranks, everybody will say, oh, we lost this, we lost this, we lost everybody, their attributes, the trait, the leadership trait in aim. Understand? Now, see, when the leader fail, just believe that the order at the back we fail already. And the same thing happened in the government. The head of the government, when the head of the government fails, just expect that the people at the back will fail. We do the same thing. But when they see you as a disciplined person, they see a leader as a somebody that they know that this person, don't correct, I mean, don't give him or offer me a bribe or something like that. You that work under him will be very careful. But when you see that the leader is weak, as you understand now, yeah. So those people that work under him, you don't expect anything positive from them. So that's the problem. And that's the problem we are facing in this country. Like what we are discussing about the rot in the civil service. Now, Minister went there, Minister of Interior Affairs went there unannounced yesterday, and we all witnessed what happened. It's not limited to the passport office alone. Go to any ministry. Go to anywhere. Be the custom, be the secretary, be the government secretariat, or go to them. The problem is that we are not disciplined. If you are not disciplined, that's what will happen. We are not disciplined in this country. And that discipline, that's the problem we are having. It's not the corruption, no. I'm telling you. It's not the corruption that's the problem we are having. The problem that we facing us in this country is discipline. We are not disciplined. Let me give you an example. I was at the traffic, I was on the traffic. The traffic lights stopped us. We were stopped. You see somebody passing through. It's stopping us with red light. Some person just passed through, just started abusing. That, why are you stopping? What's this and that? Is that corruption? That's not corruption. That's indiscipline. So, and that indiscipline leads us into corruption. And that's the problem we are facing now in the civil service. So, because we are not disciplined, everybody have take it for granted. No, let us this and that. So, we ask the people, this amount is supposed to pay. They will give you their own budget. You have to pay this one. If you don't pay this one, nothing will work. So that's what we are facing in this country. So the problem, I would say, we need to reform the civil service. I think you understand now. And the change have to come from the top, from the leader, so down to the followers.
Okay, thank you so much. Before we continue, for the sake of the audience, let's take a look at the video for a moment before we continue the conversation, because I mean, there are quite a number of things I would love to point out in that video.
Essence here is division of labor. Why must you wait till you erode everybody before you do capturing? Somebody can go there, call somebody, you do the, then you do the capturing, the person goes and buys it. So why must you? You're wasting people's precious time. Time is money, time is expensive. It's unacceptable. It is unacceptable. The one that you said is for the masses, that is there. And people are already there. I can see the queue. They are doing enrollment, they are doing capturing. They are there. The one for the masses. But this place, because of VIP, and Nigeria has no VIP. So because it's for VIP and children now, so definitely you people will just be taking AC and be chopping line while Nigerians are waiting downstairs. It's unacceptable. When you wear this uniform, you wear a uniform of sacrifice. When you wear this uniform, you wear a uniform of service. You are here to work for the people. I'm not impressed with this because I can't get here and not see people. Because once there is no, how many times do you get VIPs? Your so-called and unquote, your so-called VIP, and quote and unquote. Well, how many times do you get there? Not every day, not at all times. How many times do you have children? Not at all times. So, for me, I can't enter. No matter what you tell me, it doesn't apply to me. To put it mildly, you cannot, and I repeat, be here and there's nobody.
Okay, so back to you now, Prince, I'm sure you watched the video and then he mentioned something about the VIP. Yes, it is good to cater for the VIP in the country. But then how can we balance, attending to the VIP and also not neglecting, the commoners in the country? And because I watched a video related to this particular story where a certain woman with her daughter, she had waited for hours, sitting downstairs, and then the minister had to walk up to her to ask, okay, what are you doing here? Have you been attended to? And then he mentioned something that, okay, once you wear the uniform, you're expected to serve the people, not just the VIP.
See, that's what you have said the same thing. The problem, it's not pertaining to this, like I said, pertaining to this immigration
Definitely.
alone. Even in the church, I think you'll be surprised. I'm talking about even the church of God. In mosque, if you have money, you have a special place to sit. I do understand that?
I do.
You have a special place to sit. You don't need to deceive ourselves. So, but the problem is this. You have to treat everyone accordingly, equally. I do understand, but it's not like that. It's unlike in the advanced country. In the advanced country, you don't need to know that you are a VIP, you are this, you are that, before they attend to you. But here in Nigeria, as of today, if you have your ways, okay, for example now, if you want to an express service, you pay a certain amount of money. You that doesn't have that money, the place you sit down. So now that's the problem, and that's why I'm telling you that all this thing is it's just pointing to the same thing, that is indiscipline. We are not disciplined. We have to achieve and to succeed in this country. We have to focus on 4D. I'm sorry I will not mention dominion about
Okay.
the D. So, but you have to focus on 4D. And what is that, the 4D? You have to determination, desire, discipline, and diligence. Those are the 4D. If you want to make it in this country, we must adopt those 4D. I do understand. Now, because if you are determined that, okay, this country, want to make this country to work, we can do it. We can change it. Is it that until when the minister comes that you can know what's right for you to do? It's not. Is it every day that minister will be going there? What is going on? You don't know what is going on in the customs, the aviation service. You know what happened? I think sometimes ago, maybe last year, you see money issue at the aviation something. You know, it's not supposed to be that until we have a VIP, we have this and that, before you can know the right thing for us to do in this country.
Prince, let's talk about welfare now, because the minister also mentioned the fact that he doesn't want to hear that people are supposed to pay for diesel or pay for paper. Do you think those people who work in this ministry are not well catered for? And that's why they're looking for ways to balance things up.
That's the problem. Okay, I will give you an example. I was traveling some weeks ago. I was at the, I think, Lokoja Assis. I was with the car that is taking me was no number. They just cleared the car on our way to Abuja. The driver said that he didn't know. I saw one of the agents, they are working with the custom. So, but he was saying like this, as he was passing us, we left. We didn't know that he asked the driver to park. So they now follow us. They use another car to follow us. So they now cross the car. They asked us to stop. We stop. I said, the drivers will stop. He stopped. He said, what happened? He said, they are stopping now. We refused to stop. I said, no. One of you said that we should go. He said, no. I said, okay. They said we should turn back. I said, the driver, turn back. Follow them. Follow them. We got there. I asked the OC of that parade. I introduced myself to him. And he said, Oga, this and that. I said, this is one of your boy that just says you pass. He said, he was no. He was trying to tell us to wait. I said, okay, no problem. I want to bring out something. Now, he says, sir, for that, it's not up to 50 meters, even just to 20 meters before they stop us. And they asked us to turn back. He said, they just move their car from that place, follow any car like that, it's 10,000. That's for petrol. I say, are you kidding me? I said, sir. He said, it's petrol for the fuel. They used to follow. I said, okay. I said, can I put a call to your, it's because the the controller general of the custom is from my state. I said, let me put the call to him and ask him that, are you the one that asking these people to be collecting money for fuel, for this and this? Oh, God, don't do it. He said, you know, if they don't, they have the certain amount these people have to pay. If they don't do it, they will change you. You not go there again. So you know all this thing that is happening in this country. And you understand? You go to a police station, they ask you, want to write a statement. You pay for the paper. So all these things, that's the road that is passing through. So unless we are deceiving ourselves, we know what is going on in this country. And that's why I said that the 4D, discipline, determination, desire, and diligence. If those 4D is not reflect in our life, just forget it in this country. So it's not a matter of the welfare. Look at the budget yearly on those ministry.
But then, Prince, sorry to cut you. The passport fee was increased recently.
Yes.
Not more than enough to cater.
To cater for this, that's what I'm saying. It's more than enough. See, it is not from 30-something thousand to 100,000. See the increment at 100%. But you still see these people. There are some people that are just because of they are not disciplined, and indiscipline breed the corruption. There are some people that any policy, government policy, they will look for the loophole to extort money from people. So that's what you can do. If they increase the least paid the police, let's say it's collecting 1 million naira per month, I'm telling you, they still look for another means to extort money from people. It's not, you know, it's because something that is in our blood. We see it as a duty. We see it as the way of life. We see it as if that it's a normal thing that we are doing. Unless we change that our orientations before we can move forward. If you do that kind of thing, I mean, in China or something like that, you know what happened? They will kill that person. But when you see that the people embezzle billions of naira, we don't call it, you know, we call it, we are packaging it. We call it money laundering, embezzlement. When we are young in primary school, if you tell the boy or the girl in the school that your father is a thief, that person will not come to that school again. That your father is a thief, your mother is a this. So if you not come, but today, you say embezzlement, money laundering. Then after that, we get bargaining. It's just a plea bargain. So you just okay. It's true that I stole 20 billion, so no problem. I will return 22 billion. That's just it. So go and say no more. So until we change all this, our orientations, nothing will move. Nothing will move. And I've said it time without number on the program. Most of the program they used to, I mean, as an analyst. So I tell them, with the system we are practicing in this country, forget about it. Nothing will come out. With the system, we are not, we say we are practicing presidential system of government. Is that the way they are practicing the presidential system of government, the federalism in US? We copy the US system of government. Is that the way they are copying the, is that the way the, I mean, the US are practicing? How many, have you ever seen the Donald Trump posted the list that, okay, this month, this is the amount that the allocation given to New York, allocation given to California? Have you ever seen something like that?
Yeah, Prince, a lot of persons have argued that, you know, the system of government is really not the problem. But Obafemi Awolowo said something that if you adopt a foreign system and you don't domesticate, then it becomes a problem. So do you think it's about the system of government or the fact that we have not been able to properly domesticate that system? Because Nigeria is a peculiar country, different from the United States.
It's not about that domesticate. You see, the Baba Obafemi Awolowo, he made an impact. He was doing the parliamentary system, that's Western region.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
You know, the problem is that we have of different diverse culture. If you study the life of the Hausa very well, the Hausa Fulani, you see, their life is different from our own system. And likewise the Igbo people. So now, you now want to force all these people together. It can't work. Cannot work. As you understand now, okay, for example now, we revere our traditional rulers that time, that, Kabiyesi, you know, we revere them as the second in command to God. Alaseke. But something like that, it's not happen. It's not applicable in other region. As you understand now.
Yeah.
And you see, in our own region here, if somebody asks you to come for food, is feeding you every day, you call people sitting down, feeding you, this and that, you know, the people say, that person is using your star. Don't go there. But in the other place here, so every day you go there, so it's part of their life. They count it as nothing. I understand now.
Yeah.
So now, you now want to force those people together. It's not, it can't work. It cannot work until when it's not that we should go. You can, if you study very well, we see that the development we are enjoying in this country as of today, they are the development that have been built since the time of Western region up to today.
The heroes of that time.
Up to today is what the people are building upon. Up to today, nothing changed. And I said something to Baba Femi Awolowo, the first day I met the Baba, that day. I met Baba at my late grandfather's place at Decay. That time was Loyola College. I was coming. Baba was coming. So Baba was trying to introduce me to, I was so young, he introduced me to Baba Femi Awolowo that day. He said, Baba, see my son. And I said, Papa, and I greeted Baba that day. How? And I said, Baba, sir, you know, I'm very bold. I said, Baba, I want to ask you a question, sir. Baba stood on that day. See, Baba stood at Okeadu, at Baba lying in this house. Baba stood, he said, okay. I said, Baba, why did you resign as the premier of Western region that you want to go and contest at the federal? Baba, look at me. He said, have you read my book? we're journey to prison. I said, no, sir. He said, okay, I will give you a copy. Go and read it. Babala, they said that you give me the copy. You have the copy that you give me. So now, if to say Baba answer that question, we have said that Baba, you are the one that caused all this problem we are facing today. Because if to say the Baba was there as a premier of old Western region, and bet it, the Western region will be competing with Singapore, with Indonesia as of today. Those people, the great countries as of today. No, hardly we see people from Western region that say want to travel out. You see, go to any embassy.
Free education.
Free education, everything now. The Indonesia, they came, we gave them the palm kernel seed that time, and see what happened now. You know, the Western region have been competing with, let's say, Canada, US, all over the world. But go to any country as of today, see the percentage of Nigerians want to japa.
Prince, I would have loved you to continue this story, but because of time, I want you to up on something very quickly. I was able to read your manifesto, and then I discovered that you're a great advocate of civil service reform. Looking at all that is happening now, especially with what happened yesterday, what reforms do you think should be put in place to ensure that the rot in the civil service is addressed? Because according to you, which is quite apparent for most persons, it's not just about the passport offices alone. It cuts across all the ministries that we have, in the country. What reform should be put in place?
Yes, what we have in mind was that we need the total overhauling of the Civil Service Commission, the total overhauling. Because the orientations have to change. So because the way the thing is going, the civil service is nothing to write home about. So we now have our own program. We have our experts that, okay, if to say that, okay, we've default us as the governor of the state, this is what we are going to do. It's total overhauling of the civil service. That if you be very happy that, oh no, even if you go to any ministry under our own administration, very happy. Within 5-10 minutes, everything is, and we'll be monitoring everything. We put the CCTV, the proper monitoring. So if you do something otherwise, you are going. I understand now, you are going. So once you make like people a scapegoat like that, the other people will sit tight. This is the work that you are paid for. If we don't pay you, that's another different thing. But I'm paying you for this thing.
What about paying well?
You see, if you know that I didn't pay you well, resign.
But there's no job out there.
So now when you know that there's no job anywhere, and the little that I'm paying you, and once you say that, okay, no problem, I'm ready to work. So you have to work it diligently and work it efficiently. It's not that I will pay you money, and you do another thing, I will pay you money and started selling goods in the ministry. No, I won't take that one. So that's just it.
I think I get you now. You're saying that low pay is no justification for not doing your work properly.
That's it.
And that if I get you correctly, you are speaking to discipline, amongst the officials who work across the civil service.
The 4D. The 4D must reflect in them. The discipline, the diligence, determination. That okay, we want to determine that this thing will move forward. If we determine, okay, see what the man that the Minister of Interior did yesterday. You see, it's because he determined that he want to make an impact. The other people see if the other minister can be
doing like that.
I can understand. Things will change in this country. So they pay you. You just put this. What do you call it? The rank. You just put the rank. You just put the rank. You are just with the rank and without doing anything. That's nonsense. I understand now.
I do get you. Honestly, this is a conversation that will continue, later, because we really cannot talk about everything today because of time. But then we need to go this morning. A nation does not collapse from lack of ideas, but from the failure of its institutions. As we draw the curtain on today's big story, one truth stands clear: governance cannot outperform the system that delivers it. When civil servants are poorly motivated, poorly supervised, or trapped in outdated processes, the cost is paid by citizens in wasted time, lost trust, and stalled national progress. Our discussion with Prince Ayodeji and Yolaone reminds us that civil service reform is not an abstract policy debate. It is about dignity, efficiency, accountability, and restoring the soul of public service. Whether through leadership, welfare, or structural reform, the question before us remains urgent. Will we continue to manage failure, or will we finally fix the engine of governance? Thank you to our guests this morning, Prince Ayodeji and Yolaone, aspirant for the Osun State governorship election under the NNPP. To the audience, thank you for listening. My name is Oluwayemi Adelako. Thank you for being a part of Big Story. We take a short break now. When we come back, the show will definitely continue. Please stay with us.